Whew. Good smoky morning, everybody. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not. That's just not haze, that's smoke. So up here in Canada, we've had forest fires all spring, mostly in Quebec, and the wind has been blowing south, so we get a little bit here and there, but today, the last 2 days, this is the worst it's been. You can smell it, you can taste it, it's forest fire smoke. But Gage and I have not been back in the woods, back in the swamp here for probably 20 days. The mosquitoes have just been too bad. They're probably still just as bad, but because we've been gone so long, I've decided it's a must. We're gonna walk back there, probably a mile and a half. We're gonna walk around the first little swamp, back to the far side. It hasn't rained a lot, so we should be able to get, it depends, it floods back there, right? So I don't know how far we're gonna get. Let's go see what we can record. Sounds, images, I don't know. What's back there? Other than mosquitoes? I don't know. Let's go for a deep swamp walk. Look how high the grasses are. The smoke definitely gives the woods an eerie feel. Oh yeah, the bugs are terrible. I forgot my gloves. We are well into deer fly season, so not only mosquitoes, but deer flies buzzing around. It's amazing how different the woods look just with that smoke hanging in the air. You can't really see distances, you can't really tell where the sun is. It's eerie. And, you know, I wonder if this ever has led to people getting turned around in the woods. It looks different. I know this trail like the back of my hand. And just with the spring growth come up here, and just the smog and the haze off in the distance, even I was, you know, questioning, okay, where exactly does my snow machine trail cut through here? So, you know, guys could easily get turned around if the smoke were just a little bit thicker. Oh, these bugs are so thick right now, guys. This is why I haven't been here. It's, my hand holding the camera right now is covered in mosquitoes. Literally 15 mosquitoes, you know, and I wiped them off. I talked to you guys for 30 seconds and it's covered again. 4 deer flies on my camcorder right now. 5. Here, I'll show you guys with my phone. Both my hands look like that right now. Look at that. Mosquitoes biting me on the chin because I took the time to get my phone in my hand. Ah, God. This campfire smoke does nothing. We gotta head to a clearing. I gotta head somewhere a little higher ground, maybe if there's a breeze, I don't know. Oh, it's bad. Abort! Abort! Ooh. Oh, man. The smoke brings up a good question, though. You know, if Sasquatch is as smart as everyone claims it to be, and it's not just an animal. We've had smoke up here. It's got to be close to a month, guys. Intermittent, you know, it's here for a few days, gone, comes back for a day or two, then it's gone. But you know, a creature that could actually think about that and understand, right, what's going on, you would have to question, wouldn't it say, hey, I could be in danger here and I've got to get out of this area, you know, and vacate these swamps, because for the last month they've been inundated with smoke. And I mean, it's not like Sasquatch can turn on the news and see where the fire line is, right? So I'm just throwing that out there, right? This part of the trail is where we start going back down into the lower swamp, and I don't know that I want to do that, guys. I can hardly stand the bugs right now where we are. There is no shame in stating that these swamps and trails and woods right now are inhabitable. Okay? You don't go for a walk out here. You just don't survive. Like it's 30 degrees, guys, and look what I'm wearing. And I've had to put on pants, big boots, because hey, we're in the swamp, right? So not only is it uncomfortable because it's hot, but these bugs just push it past the limit of, you know, being tolerable. Now, because I haven't put up a video in a while, and we haven't been back here in a while, I don't want to hear what's going on, and I want to see. We can't really see, let's put it that way. If I came to the open swamp right now, we would not be able to see the far side of even the little swamp. There's just too much smoke. I'm curious. You know, I've been too long out of my swamp, but these just aren't the conditions to be back here in, and that's why I haven't been here, and that's ho 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 ho. All right, I was gonna turn back. No, let's keep going until we get a wood knock or something. Whoa, this is madness. You know what? We're gonna make it to at least the first trail camera. We've got so off of this trail that we're on, there is the trail that goes up to the hunting blind. And at the entrance to that trail, I've left a trail camera, which we have not looked at in 4 weeks. So, oh, poor Mr. Gage is getting eaten alive, eh, buddy? All right, guys, we're gonna get that first trail camera, and we're gonna turn around. Yeah, and here we are back down into the lowest areas, and of course, the mosquitoes are even thicker. As I'm walking along here, guys, I see, just off the trail, it's very thick, but I see a little I think that was a deer fly. Oh, it was big. Oh God, this was a stupid idea. I see a stick which I can't explain, guys. Oh God. Wow, okay, actually I see a couple of sticks just standing here. It's very thick. I don't understand how the wind would break off a little tree, you know, 2 feet off the ground, a tree this big around, break it off. I'm gonna just zoom in from here and show you. And then I see a bigger one as I'm standing here looking over to the right. Okay, so the first stick I just noticed was right in here. Do you guys see that right there? Look. How does that get broken off? And then as I was looking, I noticed over here, there's a bigger one right there. There's a bigger one over here, broken off, going in the opposite direction. Oh, I'm not saying that it's not natural, guys. I just can't envision how the wind can come through that. Look how thick that is, okay? The big stick is right there on that side. The small stick is over here on this side, right there. How does the wind come through there and break those two off and nothing else around it? The same could be asked of, why would a Sasquatch break that off? What is the point? I don't know. But it is odd that those are broken off like that. And I don't point a whole lot of that stuff out to you guys anymore because there's so much of it. And 98% of it is probably natural. Oh God, here we are. Thankfully, we're at this is the trail that goes up 600 meters or a little more maybe to the hunting blind. But just down here, 100 meters, we've got a trail camera. I didn't bring the pack sack or anything, and I don't know if the batteries would still be working on this or not. Let's find out. Let's take a look here. If we shut it off and turn it back on, we'll know. Oh, it is still working. Oh, 5% battery. All right, so do we go up? Wait a minute. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right here? That was not there last time we were here. Now, did that just fall down here? That looks like a small little X to me. Okay, we're gonna take a closer look at that right there, which is on the side of the trail. This is the part of the woods. I don't like this trail. You guys know I don't like this trail going up here, which is why we put the hunting blind there. Stupidest idea ever, maybe, yeah. Oh, the woods feels really spooky back here. Let's put the hunting blind there. And then I don't go because I don't want to go sit there in the evening because it just feels too bad. That's exactly, well, that and the mosquitoes, of course, obviously, but... Oh, that just gave me a shiver down the back of my neck looking at that. I don't know, so we've got that broken one in behind, and then we've got this structure here, right? Is that just random? You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I haven't even moved from here, guys. I turn around and I'm looking at something else that just caught my eye. Like, I don't know, I don't remember if that was there or not. Look at this thing. It definitely looks twisted right here. But look at the diameter of that. That's got to be 5-6 inches across there. You know, and it's 4.5 feet off the ground. So why are none of these, there's smaller ones, like right here. If that was the wind, why are these small ones not blown over? It's been a while since I've paid attention to stuff like that, guys. But when you start looking, it's everywhere. Maybe that's why I've tuned it out. There's just so much of it. I can't explain what's natural and what's not. Moving on. Well, moving on 5 feet before I look over here and see this strange one. Look at this. Look at this. There's a dead stick. It's broken right here with the end stuck in the ground, and it's that fern just started turning on its own. Look at that. What is going on? Now I totally have that creeped out feeling. It's quiet though. Here's a couple more. I don't know where these are broke off from. There's one big one and one little one. That's coming out of the ground up there. Okay, dead, and the top is broken off of it. The top's right here. That's strange to me. And then this one that's growing straight up, the top of it is broken off, and it's right there. I'm just looking, I'm just noticing, and I'm just pointing out for you guys. Well, for myself as well. I try to keep track of where all this stuff is so that, you know, I notice the changes that occur over time. More so the big things than most of the stuff I've shown you guys. Camcorder's acting up. The zoom rocker's not working. It keeps getting stuck. I don't know if that's the end of my... I think we were out in a heavy rain the last time I used... Yes! Grant and I did our investigation at Mouse's cabin. That's where the camcorder was last used. And now the zoom rocker's not working on the camcorder. So... Of course, we've got the granite all over the place up here. Not just that big one. There. It's all underneath. Everything underneath this moss is all that granite. But you can see that big piece there. That actually runs down, guys, and it runs to the creepy corner. That is the same piece of rock on top of rock. It runs down there, 400, 500 meters. Back to the creepy corner. It's the same rock. All right, this one is dead. All right, I'm not gonna bring either of those cameras out. We're gonna just leave them there, and next time I come in, I'll bring some replacement batteries for them. So neither one of them is running right now. I'm hopeful here that in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the bugs start dying down a little bit. But they can go right through the month of July. That's flipped over. Wow, a lot of this moss is flipped over. Look at this. And that could just be something rooting for pine cones. I don't think that would be deer, but maybe. Something definitely that eats pine cones has tore all this up, would be my guess as to what's going on here. Right in front of our hunting blind, which looks in fantastic shape. Nothing has blown it over. This is a great spot, guys. I have not had to do anything to this since we put it here. Super hot. Coughed up 3 bugs now. Probably not the greatest to be out here in this smoke all day either, so we're gonna turn back, guys. Maybe I'm gonna head down here 200 yards and get to the 4-wheeler trail. It may or may not be flooded. Poisonous. Look at the grass out in here, guys, in the first little swamp. It's over my waist. And of course, with the smoke, like I said, we can't really see to the far side over there. It's kind of a bad idea to go this way because now I'm soaked. It's I did just have a thought as it came around that corner into the sunlight and it illuminated a big patch of smoke up there. And that is, maybe we'd be able to see something better on a day like this where there's smoke throughout the whole forest, smoke or fog, right? You might see something moving, misting through across. If the conditions were right and something were in the right place, would we see it better? I think so. By the way, we are at the creepy corner now. So we basically just did a big loop from the hunting blind up there, half-mile around the swamp, back to this point. Oh, so hot right now, but I don't dare take this hoodie off. Surprisingly quiet back here today, guys. I'm surprised we didn't hear a knock or something. But then again, considering, you know, the smoke and the bugs that are back here, is there any wild animal left alive in the swamp right now? Probably not. They've all moved into open areas, into the fields. If I showed you guys my hand right now, oh God. It's no joke. The mosquitoes are no joke, guys. I am not just being whiny. It's bad. All right, this camcorder is going away. My hands are going to my pockets, and I'm getting out of the swamp. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next adventure. Keep going, Mr. Gage. We're almost there. Salvation awaits, buddy.